They say anniversaries are a celebration of love, but what if love became a one-sided memory? This is Isabel's story, a woman who loved completely, without pause, without conditions. She gave her heart, her soul, her dreams to one man, Daniel. Her college sweetheart, her husband. An IT consultant chasing big dreams, dreams she helped build while slowly burying her own. She put her career on hold, postponed her travels, her passions, her plans, because together was the promise. A decade of loyalty, a lifetime, she thought. Even when the cracks began to show, the whispered rumors, late nights at the office, excuses wrapped in silence and cologne that wasn't his. She chose to believe. She wanted to believe. On their 10th anniversary, she tried, one more time, to make it special. Roast lamb, creamy mashed potatoes, his mother's apple pie, the one that used to make him smile. She wore the red dress, rouged her lips, touched up her eyes, and layered hope beneath every brushstroke, praying he'd notice the woman still waiting beneath the wreckage. By 8 p.m., the seat across the table was still empty. By 9:32, he finally walked in. No flowers, no apology, just that scent of someone else. She asked gently, "Where were you?" He smiled. "Work emergency." It was Sunday. She didn't cry, she didn't fight. She served dinner, poured the wine, and let her heart, quietly, break into pieces. The next morning, while organizing his closet, she found a receipt. Upscale rooftop restaurant, table for two, 7 p.m. While she was lighting candles, waiting, she called, confirmed, and then she drove. Parked outside his office building, and saw him, with her, laughing, kissing. And in that moment, it wasn't just betrayal. It was the death of a decade in a single glance. She didn't scream, she didn't beg. She went home, packed a single bag, no final confrontation, no goodbye, because sometimes the most powerful act of love is letting go. The deepest revenge is dignity. She didn't know where the road would take her, only that staying was killing her. She walked away, heart in ruins, but soul intact. Not for revenge, not for pity, but for herself. Head high, wounds deep, but finally, free. They say time heals all wounds, but for Isabel, healing wasn't about waiting for the pain to fade, it was about daring to live again. She had walked away from the ashes of a life she once built with both hands, a life that betrayed her. Her heart was bruised, her trust in ruins. And so she came here, to Positano, where the air carried the sweetness of lemon blossoms and sea salt, where sunsets spilled like molten gold into the horizon, and the waves kept their promises. Here, the streets didn't judge her, the sky didn't hurry her healing. One afternoon, she decided to explore the tiny boutiques near her hotel. She had only packed a few clothes, and thought she deserved something new, a little indulgence just for her. In a quaint shop tucked between a gelateria and a flower stall, she found it. A flowing Majolica blue dress, and a swimsuit perfect for the Amalfi sun. While she paid, a man beside her was busy on his phone, his voice deep, accented, one hand signing his bill, the other clutching his shopping bag. In his rush, they each walked away with the wrong bags. That night, in her room, she opened hers and found not her dress, but a neatly folded blue short-sleeve linen shirt and pants. She smiled beside herself. The next morning, as she sipped coffee on the terrace, she noticed him again, still on his phone, pacing, the same sharp focus in his eyes. By afternoon, she returned to the boutique to exchange the mix-up, only to find him there, holding her back. They both laughed, surprised, and that's where it started. His name was Luca, owner of a private yacht on the Amalfi Coast. That evening, he invited her to an elegant seaside dinner as an apology. They strolled the cobblestone streets, sharing gelato beneath strings of golden lights, and she felt a warmth she hadn't known in years. The next morning, a knock on her door. A bouquet, rich, fragrant, expensive. A note, tomorrow at 10. Let me show you Amalfi and Positano. Luca. She hesitated because something inside her shifted. It was a connection deeper than attraction, a strange familiarity that felt destined, as if her soul had been waiting for him. The following day, he showed her his world. Secret cliffside roads, hidden cafes overlooking the sea, and then the yacht. The two of them alone on turquoise waters, sunlight on their skin, laughter carried away by the wind. Conversations ran deep, and slowly, her heart began to trust again. Because sometimes the life you thought ended is only making room for one far more beautiful than you could ever imagine. She realized the greatest journey was sailing towards a future where her heart was safe, her soul was seen, and love finally felt like home.